All right, we're going live. I hope nothing else is broken.
We'll find out the hard way.
Yep.
I can hear my own self.
I can hear yourself too.
I hear you currently.
There you go. Okay.
You sound like a DM.
No way.
I know, right? It's fucking crazy.
Okay. Everything should be working. I apologize. We are back. We are at a restaurant with lots of meat.
The meat-ront.
I'm going to try and give Crest directions.
Okay. You don't know the way.
I'm going to ask how one might theoretically get from the bathhouse to here.
Is there a reason you decided to go full zoom, my little cat?
Yeah, somebody can give you directions. See if you can, Oh, we have
Can Saewyn's dad give me directions?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Can Saewyn's dad give her direction?
Yeah, but you said somebody, and I'm like, can he specifically?
Sure. I was like, okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, he gives you directions. Make me 2 survival checks. One for yourself and one for the animal.
The animal.
Your survival check will determine the DC for his.
23 for me.
Okay. So, not a hard
Survival is wisdom?
Yeah, wisdom based.
Okay.
Okay, actually,
20.
yeah. A dinosaur makes quick way to the boreal dragon. It's not
I'm
even
shocked.
really questioned because, I mean, seems to be walking with purpose.
I'm shocked that worked.
Yeah, for your survival check, it made it a DC 8. So, but, yeah. Alright. Your dinosaur is back.
Good.
You're at a fanciful restaurant. I won't RP the meal because I've spent enough time fucking around and things breaking, and I don't want things to break more.
Oh.
Sad we miss your fantastic food descriptions.
But
I think it's worth the chance. They're good food descriptions.
the food is hearty and hale and delicious. It's definitely more carnivore leaning, but
That's acceptable.
there are other options. There are.
Well, Willow will treat it like a special occasion feast, and will indulge in whatever she sees fit. So
Yeah, they have more of a like, if you're not certain of things, they'll come by and slice off a piece of something that's been freshly cooked for you to try. Sort of, I don't know if you have these anywhere, but like, do you have like fogo de chão or fogo de chão?
yes, but I was thinking like a kebab stand, sort of.
Sort of, well,
giant thing of meat.
Yeah, like fogo de chão and fogo de chão, basically, you sit down and they come by and they ask you if you like what type of meat you want, and if you don't know, they give you like a single slice, and if you're like, yes, that, they'll give you like 5 or 6 slices. So if they come by with a brisket, they'll be like, do you want to try this? And they'll give you just like a little bit off the corner, and then if not, they'll fucking decimate your plate with brisket. And then they do this for like 8 other different types of meat that they're cooking that day. This place is like that, but there's like 40 meats available in all different shapes and cuts, and huge strips of dragon bacon and you know, hefty servings of some sort of chicken like meat. Um, if you ask, they're happy to tell you what it is and how they prepared it and everything. Um, for the most part, everything's done like a medium rare. So if you ask for something specific, they can cook it for you to your liking. But um, a hefty, hearty meal is had. Um, and you find yourself, in pretty good company. The city itself is you're not questioned too much. A couple of the people serving do give Willow a look, but don't say anything. But for the most
Surely
Which
I
one
win
that
them
does-
over by the fact that I'm not being delicate or about the food or not having enough fruits or vegetables or whatever.
Each one that does, I ask for an extra cup of water.
Hessel has like 13 cups.
I was Hassel.
I really need another cup of water, I
Yeah.
think.
Hassel by the end of the meal has about 5 cups of water, just sitting in front of him, untouched.
Oh, they
my
hand it to me,
lord.
I put it to the side and don't drink it.
Yeah.
Did I miss something here?
For every person who gives Willow a side eye, Hessel orders another cup of
I see.
water.
So I'm going to ask Beoward about. So here you've been doing some work up in the northern end of the city.
He cannot, as you say that, he can, yeah. There's been some kind of attacks going on up there. I haven't asked too many questions. Usually happens around dusk or just after. It's drawn the attention of certain folk up there that, well, let's just say the good folk are leaving Soot Edge. Gives a smile. He goes, you probably wouldn't know it as Soot Edge, huh?
I do now.
Oh. Yeah, that's sort of the name people gave it. Because even though everyone up there is treated the same, for some reason, people have gotten a chip on their shoulder that they've been brushed aside. It's odd.
I ran into Rez and mentioned that there was something happening. So it sounds like the damage is more substantial than just people being taken if you're working up there.
Yeah, pay's good. It's being paid for by the city. So, premium rates, overtime, all that. So, it's good work, but I mean, some of these buildings are missing 2 of their whole walls, support beams, couple of collapses.
Essel leans forward at this. Does the damage seem recent, or is this just poor upkeep?
No, these are, well, we're not supposed to know, but word spreads. Um, Supposedly some of these chitinous creatures just showed up out of the air, dropped onto a tavern, uh, ripped the place up, and then are on their way. Fortunately, there are some people missing, and people assume that they took them, but well, they did find a couple of bodies in the collapse.
Is there
I'll
a,
look at the
a
others.
trend on the businesses that are being targeted?
No, not. It's it's they're not they're hang on, I lost his voice. I realized they had shifted to do something that's
well.
easier to do. No, they're not. It's random. It's not common. It's not every day. Every 3 weeks or so far.
And they just rain down from the sky out of nowhere.
Sometimes they appear on the ground. Sometimes they appear in a building and break their way out. Last time was the sky.
Hey, out of character, hey Brandon.
Yeah.
Did you recently watch a movie, The Tomorrow War?
No.
Okay, never mind.
People don't watch movies anymore, man.
I watched it with family, and real certain creatures are something real similar.
I have a tendency to hit on things that are pop culture that I've never seen or heard of. So
Fair enough.
Listen, there's no such thing as original thought.
Ask Critical Role.
Or specifically ask me about all of the rants I've heard of. God damn it, I did the same thing Matt Mercer did, but like we both thought of it
Oh,
in
last campaign, yeah.
So I didn't tell y'all about this, but it happened again, but in Legend of Vox Machina.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah. So mad. So if y'all watch the series,
spoilers for Legend of Vox Machina.
Spoilers for Legend of Vox Machina. I'll keep it as short as possible. Well, it's just, Thordak the Cinder King is in it, which if you know if you know Critical Role, you know the name, and if not, you don't. His breath. All I'll say.
All right.
I have no idea what that means.
Yeah.
His breath may be similar to the breath of another gigantic fuck off red dragon that we have had dealings with.
Yeah.
The Scarlet Rot Dragon in Elden Ring?
No.
Can it be?
No.
I don't want to deal with that in another place.
I mean, isn't that just like a caustic dragon, like an acidic one?
Well, yeah. I mean, but no,
It's more like poison.
Yeah,
It's
no.
like necrotic.
Thordak's breath in that is exactly how I envisioned Torngeth's breath. Yeah. Like, spot on to a T, like, even the, like, venting thing. I was like,
no idea what you're talking about because we also never saw Torngeth's breath.
Well, yeah, I know. It's in
Which is probably good, because I feel like we would die.
Most assuredly, yes. At our current level?
Even if y'all were level 20, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
Do they have pineapples at this restaurant?
They don't. It is not.
I was wondering how egregious is Betty gonna look here.
I was gonna say there are things that are cooked with like pineapples on them. certain sauces and things are made with citric things, but
Okay, so she hasn't completely lost Saewyn's parents' respect yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. But yeah. I was gonna say, I think, yeah.
But yeah, so chitinous creatures appear out of nowhere, sometimes in the air, sometimes on the ground.
Yep.
Are these and this is mainly shops or only shops?
He is. No, it's been random. Apparently they appeared in someone's house. That was one of the demolished buildings. Right in their living room. Just appearing in a thin air as far as anyone's told me, or the rumors go.
I'd be interested to see if any of those buildings have markings on them or not.
You hear markings?
Has anyone lived?
Oh yeah, I mean, there's unfortunately, Suded is pretty well packed. So lots of witnesses is why the news got out so fast.
Well, less witnesses, but more, if you were to use the word target, the people that either own the establishments or resided in the home.
Oh yeah, they don't seem to be um targeting specific people, as far as I understand. Um, it's more mindless, I guess.
Yeah, it's certainly something I'm interested in looking into.
I think it's worth it, yeah. Betty would look around the restaurant. Saewynn, did you say you had a brother?
I
Both of the parents go quiet.
what happened?
Here, mom just goes. He's just. He's getting involved with the wrong crowds, is all. Just. He's. He's giving us trouble. He stays out late. Doesn't want to tell us what he's doing. Sometimes he comes home hurt. Sometimes he doesn't come home for, at this point, sometimes weeks at a time.
Is he like 16?
No, but he still lives with his parents. And doesn't want
Has
to.
he gotten arrested yet?
Not that we know of.
Betty'd look at Saewynn.
Well,
I mean, he's free to do whatever he wants, but if he's going to go down this path, well, he needs to man up and take responsibility. However, he still expects to have a room whenever he comes back, so been a sore point. That's about to become a little bit more sore if he keeps coming back worse.
he definitely
Well, if he's smart enough, he'll
he was
either he
always
gets
getting
scared straight or he just stops altogether.
I tried the whole scared straight thing. Oh,
that never was gonna work.
yeah.
I'm not saying you do it. It's got to be somebody else who's not involved.
He's always getting into trouble.
A shame because he's a good kid and he's smart. Could be a real could lots of things. I just hope he's not selling like drugs to minors or something. His mom slaps him in the arm. He's like, it just seems like the next course of action for him. And she slaps his arm again. He's like, I'll shut up.
No, he wouldn't do that.
Alex
He's
should speak into his mic more directionally.
If he wouldn't do that. If anything, he's more likely to be getting involved in.
Well, let's actually put a pin in that thought for a second.
Aye.
We've found ourselves in a rather unique position then. When's the last time he came home, would you say?
We kind of look at each other. At this point, about 4 days ago.
How often do you see him? You said sometimes weeks at a time? Is that typical, though, or is it typically every few days?
Every few days, he comes home, he washes up, he gets change of clothes.
Well, Saewynn, we can all attend to our own sleeping arrangements, but I think he would likely find nothing quite so surprising as you resting in his room. Direct confrontation?
I mean, certainly be a surprise.
Now, you can't phrase it as an actual confrontation. You have to be like, kind, kind-hearted sibling catching up, seeing what's going on. Well, maybe not, actually. I suppose you know your brother better than I do. But I assume we're going to be here for a few days at least. So I think it'd probably be a pretty good idea for you to rest there whenever we retire for the night. And if he shows up, he shows up.
Aye.
Plus, it'll give you and your family a chance to catch up properly. Just the lot of y'all.
I have to make sure I still fit in my bed.
Your dad sort of butts. He's like, you still fit in your bed.
I'm just teasing. Don't worry.
You have grown.
built that.
You haven't grown that much.
I also know you built that bed pretty large.
I was thinking you were going to end up more closer to my height. Luckily
Aye.
for you and our ceiling's sake, you're somewhere in the middle of us. And he sort of puts his arm around your mom.
Aye.
She goes, I was worried you were going to be taller than him at one point.
There were a couple of years I was growing pretty fast.
Oh, you and your growth spurts.
Aye.
One of those guys passes by. I'm like, oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Could I have a cup of water?
Betty's also gonna ask for one because I assume at this point she's gonna catch on to what Hesl's doing.
Willow's probably not going to be able to catch on at all.
The deer beast folk man is coming right up. Ma'am.
Can I have some lemon in it?
Of course.
The dreaded slice of lemon.
Anyways, before he gets back with that cup of water, I think, well, shall we pay our tab?
A Bearward raises ideas. My treat. I've been saving up. Well,
No, you're not paying.
Yes,
I'm taking
no, no.
Nope. No, I'm paying for
Saewynn,
you.
Saewynn, I've been paying. I've been paid. I've been saving up for everything that I can't ship you as birthday presents for 5 years. I've sent you small things, and I've saved everything else. Let me pay for tonight.
No.
What if Pestle pays?
He goes, absolutely not.
I
He's,
didn't expect that, but sure.
no, don't. Oh no, don't. Don't get it. Fine, Saewynn, you can pay, but if any of these other ones of your friends tried to pay,
So it was decided. We just split the tab
ju-
evenly.
no,
Actually, can I get the bill as well with that cup of water?
the guy comes back with your water, sets it down. Of course, I'll be right back.
You know what? Here's what we'll do. I'll pay for you and Mom, and you pay for me. How's that sound?
he goes, that's not what I wanted at all.
I mean, everybody's unhappy with this arrangement. I think it's
It's
good.
fine. It won't be a family meal. We'll just all pay our share, and if you don't want to pay your share, I'll pay it. How about that?
Well, I'll tell you what. Our boat's a bit like a family. If you want to do Saewynn a solid, you can cover my room at the Tall Ponds Tavern.
He puts his hands on his forehead. Sure, sure, absolutely.
All right, it's a deal.
He hands you 3 gold.
I'm thoroughly confused.
Betty's really just trying to think about a way to not pay because she doesn't like these people. Not Saewyn's parents, but like the owners.
the
Or
staff.
some of the staff. The other parts of the staff
Yeah,
are
it's
good,
like-
but Betty just doesn't want to pay.
It's like 9-1, totally normal people, and then racists.
Yeah, but I don't want to pay. I don't want to pay the racists.
You're not
Apparently,
paying the rate.
the 10%
How much was
of the
the meal?
staff who are racist are really.
But I'm just saying, like,
making
can
it
I
known.
Well-
explicitly pay my part and say nothing goes to the deer?
That's not how
Rose,
restaurants work.
Rose.
They wouldn't anyways. What?
Yeah. Yeah, you're paying for the meal. This is
Do
a
you
civilized
think this place is owned by
society.
10 people?
This is a civilized society. Tipping is not required.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Tipping is not required, so I just make sure that
Yeah, you can just pay for your meal.
Yeah, he
Well-
doesn't own
Rose,
the
it's not
restaurant.
gonna be. It's not that hard.
Was everything.
I'm trying to find out because now I have to split this up in actual.
Just go with
Like,
the whole now.
imagine paying a ticket and then being like, but the officer that gave me the ticket, I don't want him to have this.
Yeah.
I love though he accidentally turned Brandon into the annoyed waiter who now has to split the tip between like 12 people and didn't know that beforehand.
Yep.
Literally, we've done this.
Yep.
All right, I say we. You all have done this, and I had no part in this. So whatever holy hellfire you rain down on them, don't include me.
So for everybody, it's 56 gold. If you're splitting it evenly, that's 7. Or that's
Okay.
8 gold each.
I'm paying 57 gold for the whole group.
Okay. You put down 5 platinum and 7 gold, and he just goes, oh, my little girl's all grown up and doesn't let me spoil her anymore. She
Spent
just,
so much spoiling me earlier in life. Let me spoil you.
doing all right.
I lean in. Listen, man. This whole gig we've got going, we are doing just fine.
He like runs his fingers through his facial hair and he's like, ah. Yeah, but it feels gross. All right, I will. different era. Let's just move on.
I'm gonna be completely honest.
Yeah.
This is exactly how my family is across all of the generations. It's like no one will let the other generations pay the bill. It's like, no, I'm paying. No, I'm paying.
It's
I mean-
in my family, it's a game of who can draw their debit card out the fastest without anybody else noticing. Especially when it's like my mom and her mother, my grandmother, and me going out to eat. Because my grandmother wants to pay for us all, my mom wants to pay for us all, and I want to pay for us all. So it's like basically they'll usually
Only
get
there
into
was
it.
some way that all of you could pay your fair share.
No, that Rose, that there's a hierarchy here.
Matt, no, I completely get it. Like, I do the same thing at restaurants with my mom and like some of our family friends.
Yeah.
I
Usually
just don't have the family competitiveness, like, specifically, and I just have it.
What usually happens is my grandma will start being like, "Oh, I'll pay," and my mom will be like, "No, you won't let us pay for you." And then while they're like half bickering, half debating, I'll just take the bill, put my card in, and go.
Question:
Yes.
Does this restaurant have dinner mints?
No, that's not a thing.
Maybe it's not a thing.
Mint isn't something that's like available.
Do they have dinner candies?
No.
Why would they have dinner candies?
Have
Bro,
you never
this
been
is
to
like
a
a
fucking restaurant
Oh,
that has dinner candies?
No, I have, but that's not something that's.
No, I'm asking Tweak.
But why would you think this meat buffet is one of those places?
Just the phrase "meat buffet."
I would more call it a meat home.
Meat home. Oh my god.
A home of barbecue.
This session got a little weird.
This session's been weird the whole time.
Oh,
Really?
I'm gonna have to edit a VOD together, and I'm gonna cry.
This session has been amazing.
Dude, I knew that this was gonna be when we fucking started the conversations with the fucking radioactive wallaby this morning.
Oh yeah,
What?
yeah. You were there.
Oh, about the cesium that got
Yeah.
lost in
Yeah,
Australia.
Yeah, a wallaby picked it up and then put it in his pocket.
That's what I woke.
Duh!
That-
I
that's how the day
said that the wallaby picked it up.
Yeah. That was you.
That was me.
That's how
It was
the
like
day
years
started.
ago.
I'm not surprised.
900 millennia ago. Alright. But yes. You all have a lovely dinner. And a lovely no after dinner mints. Say when you do catch it, however. Because your mom used to be much sneakier, or used to be less perceptive. But she absolutely slips a platinum coin to one of the not racist waiters.
All right.
But yeah.
Thank you for treating my my friend my daughter's friends as a person.
But Bayward stands up and sort of pats his belly. Luckily we don't live too far from here. But are y'all going to be heading on your way, or like to come back and hang out?
I plan to just retire for the night, so I'll be heading to the tavern. But if everyone else is doing the same, then so it's up to y'all where y'all split off to.
I mean, I assume that Saewynn wants to sleep in her like fucking home.
I assume.
Okay.
Saewynn is free to sleep in her own bedroom as she wishes. He goes, but we have converted the guest bedroom to a home gym, so don't walk in there with, Without having a light, you will trip over the bar. I apologize.
Well, I think I'll be getting a little use out of that.
Because we didn't really have guests, so I decided to do something useful with it.
I think I too shall retire for the evening. I think it's best if after sundown I limit activity. And I just
Yeah.
look up at the giant glowing sigil.
That as you look up is not over your head.
I look down.
There's a small like just around your feet, semi-translucent, not glowing sigil. Seemingly, when you're in buildings, it isn't vastly over your head.
It isn't obnoxious.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's slightly less annoying.
Oh yes, but I'm sure it would be greatly annoying at other times.
Yeah, it gives like a soft glow to the underside of the table. It's not a brilliant beacon.
Betty will ask Saewyn's mom a question, though.
Oh, go for it.
I was wondering, how much would it cost to get something commissioned from you?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, you do good work. I mean, at least a little bit of it.
Well, thank you. Well, it just depends on what you're getting and what material and what gemstone or no gemstone.
I mean, and she'd show her the ring, just like I guess a more fanciful version of this.
And inspects it. She's like, more feminine or just more detailed or.
More expensive.
She like you see her cackle with her mouth goes wide and you see her shark teeth. She's just like oh, you weren't. She looks over to Saewynn. You weren't kidding. You guys must be doing all right if just more expensive is the definition is given. I mean, she's like, I could do one of those like
How she is.
she's like, I could do like one of those like diplomat or one of those like I hate to say it, like a pimp ring with like the 3 fingers that goes like across the bar. That's more something you're looking for. That'd be more expensive, or
Just something flashy.
could make you
something that people are gonna see.
She's like, oh, that'll be flashy if it's a 3-finger ring. I can
They're
even
gonna impede. I gotta be able to hold a sword and shit with it.
yeah, it'll probably impede your movement a little bit, but I don't know. I could make something with platinum. I did just get a shipment of Ethereum in. That'd make a gemstone nice. Have a bright
is that?
glow.
Oh, glowing, absolutely, yeah.
Wait, you don't know what? You don't know what Ethereum is?
Betty wouldn't know, right? I imagine.
I mean, Betty would probably know.
Would she?
I mean,
Would Willow know is the question.
Willow would not know. But like, I mean, it's like at the advent of nuclear power, not knowing what a nuclear power plant is.
I guess, yeah. I think the thing is, she would just be surprised that she would have it.
Yeah.
Like that's gonna cost a bit.
It's well, it's cheaper than it once was, but it's definitely to cut. It's more expensive.
What is this thing that you're talking?
Yes. Ethereum, the little blue gemstone that glows. That's
She's a
non-casters use magic.
She's a little out of the loop.
Okay, and yeah, that imagine
Just
that
a magical rock.
quartz-like material that stores pure magic.
It's the same thing that powers the instrument I got.
Oh, oh, and like the gemstone in that little ring we found. Ring your spell storing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Like
Oh, this makes more sense.
it's a naturally occurring when can be done to gemstones with enchantment.
Wouldn't I mean, obviously, I don't know if you'd be able to enchant it, but it probably would make an enchantment a little bit better.
I couldn't enchant it myself. That's not my it's not my wheelhouse exactly, but it could refer to you to an enchanter. Everything I make is certifiably enchantable.
But you know what? Sure. Well, I'll get some Ethereum.
Okay, Ethereum
glowing.
gemstone. What what metal material you're looking for?
What did she say she had?
She didn't. She just is asking. She
How
can-
much would platinum cost? Like, out of character.
A platinum ring of that quality, probably 100 gold.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, and then with the Ethereum, a cut Ethereum gemstone, hard to do. Probably another 100 gold.
That's fine. That's absolutely
Okay.
fine.
200 gold. Jesus Christ.
That's what I want.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Probably not the dumbest thing purchased so far.
No, definitely not. I think the monkey sock's probably bad.
I forgot all about the monkey business.
Oh,
Oh, I've been looking for stuff.
Stop.
I know that's why she asks in every city.
I know that's why she asks in every city, but come on, you're like starting to have a good relationship with Arno.
I mean, listen. The
You have to
monkey
pour
thing
man
can
a break.
continue.
Listen, either you're gonna torment him or fall in love with him at this point, and I'm not sure which.
He is far too old for Betty.
He's not that old.
I mean, he's older.
He's older. He's like 40s.
Yeah, so he's double her age.
Yeah.
That's true. Listen, I don't.
Betty's 19.
Yeah.
Betty's older than that.
No.
No?
No.
Alright. Yeah, then he's definitely way too old for you.
Yeah. Like in Aarakocra years, I think she's about 23, but like 19, like in actual, like, definitive, like,
Yeah.
Wait,
numbers.
That's like the same thing.
I mean, they're
I'm
pretty.
gonna
Yeah,
get the ring.
they're pretty. Okay. So yeah, she writes up a little receipt. She's like, do you have money on you now? I can start if I have at least half.
Oh, yeah? How much would it be? 200?
Like about 200 gold. Get everything done.
I'll give her 220 if she can add more bling to it.
Oh my god!
She goes, more bling. Okay, I could do some like moonstone on the side and do a filigree. Okay, yeah, that's
Just make it as gaudy as possible.
well. If I make
Well, I
it,
mean,
it won't
make
be
it look
gaudy,
good,
but it'll
obviously.
definitely,
Like,
it will
make it look
be.
expensive.
It will be ostentatious if I make.
There we go. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, I give her full 220.
Okay.
Jeez Louise.
Accepts it. You watch as she takes the gold and like you watch as she like goes to like slide it onto this chain, and she goes, oh right, you're not using, okay. And she puts it away. You notice that the currency put out by the Free Republic of Beastmen has the little circle in the middle of it. So she just stows it in a pocket instead of sliding it onto a chain.
Oh, terrible idea.
I mean, if you have to use currency, I mean, that's a good way to do it. Have it be easily carryable.
Aye.
But yeah, so we go hotel and
Yeah.
Oh, telling. Yeah, but basically, I wanted to get that done because
Nah,
that's been on my list, and I'm like, it's better to get it started sooner than later.
sure.
Ostentatious ring.
Saewynn, you were going with your parents, correct?
Yep.
You're going home. Everyone else split. You all meet outside of the room with your dinosaur sitting there waiting patiently by the water, just like dipping his tail in and out of the water.
Oh. I'll give him. I imagine I probably got to meet him in the. Fucking
What was that? What?
I imagine I probably got to meet for him at the
Oh.
fucking meat place.
Yeah, you could take a box of leftovers and he like
Yeah, I'll
eats it
do
in
that.
one mouthful. Yeah,
Give him some.
yeah. I don't know if I like stopped paying attention or if your language broke down, but I just like
Oh, language broke down completely.
okay, that just like fucked my brain. I was like, do I not speak English anymore?
Oh my god,
Is that
guys.
what's gonna break next? Is I can't speak English?
If you lose the ability to speak English, we need to emergency call the ambulances because
Listen, today's not been great. So.
today has not been good. It's been an interesting day, let's say that.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a great birthday. give the fucking bird dog at the dinosaur.
But anyway, how much is a room at this here place?
Tall Pond Tavern, a beautiful, what would be an example, like English style tavern, with room and board above, a night's stay is 1 gold 5 silver, or you could stay in one of the 4 penthouse rooms on the 3rd floor, or 3 gold.
I'll do the 1 gold 4 silver room.
Betty just spent 220 gold. She's gonna.
Yes, you
she's gonna.
did.
She's gonna get the penthouse one.
I just spent a lot of money. It's fine.
Let's spend more money.
Yes.
As you pay for the room, Betty, for one of the penthouse rooms, all 4 are available at the moment. They go to say something, and then they just go, "The bed is lovely and soft. It should be to your liking."
All right.
You can see they sort of make a face.
On the way back, could I have swung by one of the sending booths?
Sure, yeah. One like right on the water, along the walking path.
These things have like some automated question answering system, right? Is that these ones where you can like ask it a question and it'll like tell you how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is God?
What?
I'll ask it if how would I even ask this? I guess if I were to send a message to Torringeth, we've learned from experience it gets routed to his office.
Yeah.
If I were to present identification affiliating me with Torringeth, would that supersede that? Or is that not something that's built into the system?
You get back people who have identification and clearance. It will be routed directly to his personal address.
Alright, we'll give it a shot because we don't want other people reading this.
It's a recording of your voice, so.
There are other people hearing this.
I'm gonna supply, I guess, my bounty hunter ID, and my affiliation is Hessel Blackwater of the Maelstrom's Mall and the Starlight's Call.
Okay.
Which are officially,
Yeah.
Well, I say officially. I don't know if that's actually official. He might have just given us flags, to be honest.
I don't believe on the public side it's official that y'all have.
But
But on the
Signed.
private side, like, I'm sure his staff know that we met
I
with
mean, we'll see.
him.
Yeah.
Also, I mean, if you
But,
can't
'cause
bet, he
I'm-
can.
I'm basically conveying my sending was rather limited, and now that I've confirmed that there's actual weight to this, I'm gonna present him with the fact that Willow had a vision, and give him the prophecy.
Okay.
And that if he has a way to communicate with us beyond this pod, that would be great, because I think I'm not gonna hear back for like a week because it has to fly there.
It goes rather fast. These are much faster. It'll probably get to him within a day from here.
Well, I guess it's not terrible then. I do have to pay every single time though. How much was it?
50 gold. Yeah.
50 gold. I'll pay that.
The reason that these aren't like teeming with people using them is it's very expensive to send one of these.
Yes,
But it gives people the ability to communicate with people across the world in a week instead of 6 months or whatever.
It gives people the ability to use sending, but without having to cast magic.
Yeah.
All right. And since the old man paid for me, I will also be getting. Well, I would have gotten it anyways, to be fair. But I will also be getting a nice room.
Yeah. Okay.
I just need a room.
I don't know
Ideally
why
with a
that guy made a
window.
face at
Do
me.
they half explain the room to me? Weirdly.
No. If you're talking to somebody else, where you're getting like we have you have a lovely balcony that overlooks the overlooks the reservoir. You have a full bathing accommodations. We do have the newest and latest of indoor water accessible. We have a shower with heated water, thanks to our new copper
I'll tell
heating
them that
technology.
If anyone asks for Hessel Blackwater to send them up to my room.
Okay. And we have these. We have all of the beds are filled with lovely, humanely resourced Aarakocra down.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
That's why they were weird.
Okay.
humanely
that's it.
resourced.
Humanely resourced down is actually a thing. There's a huge industry in Iceland.
No,
for
I
this
know. I'm just.
stuff.
This is the equivalent of putting human skin flakes in pillows.
No.
I
it's
mean,
hair.
human skin flakes are already in pillows.
Yeah, but this is like a marketing thing.
It's more like hair. What are you talking about? Skin.
Yeah. It's like if someone was like, "We have
People
lovely,
use human hair for things all the time.
we have lovely human hair silk pillows or something."
Yeah.
That would be the
Oh.
coarsest silk ever. It'd be so awful. Like, not even withstanding the ethics of it. Like, that would just be shit silk.
Yeah. But yeah.
Alright. I think Vessel retires pretty
Okay,
early.
has an Aarakocra never rented one of these rooms?
No,
Were they
why
not
would I-
prepared for this?
No. Aarakocra don't rent rooms. Aarakocra don't be adventure.
Crit do.
What?
What do Aarakocra do?
I mean, a lot of them work for like the newspaper companies delivering things. Or...
Oh, that's fucking yeah. I know you have wings.
a lot of them work for the parcel delivery service. You know, those jobs.
Yeah.
So the stronger ones will fly things up if they're building tall buildings. Things like that. The hunter ones go out and hunt.
No, this is preferable.
So we get rooms.
Yeah.
Ivar, do you get a penthouse? How many penthouses are open?
There's
Oh,
three.
all four were available. Now there are two.
Now there are two.
There's
Yep.
4. Okay.
Does Ivar get a penthouse?
Nah, I'll probably live it simple.
Okay.
So half simple, half not, and Saewyn's at her house.
Yeah. The rooms on comparable scale are the penthouses are like 3-to-1 in size. Very, very Spartan. Comfortable bed, but like comfortable bed and like a bookshelf to put things on and a dresser at the end of the bed. That's about it. They're not like huge rooms. But they're public baths, so you don't have to worry about that, but yeah.
After we settle into our rooms, with the door closed, I'm gonna open the window.
Okay.
I'm gonna summon Manu.
Mm-hmm. Whoosh. Here.
Does that set off the zap
No.
strobe light? That doesn't set off the strobe light?
No.
Okay, so it's just casting, not doing things that are innate. But that said, I'm going to heft the owl and take off his little vest. I'm sorry I have to remove your lovely vest, but this is a
coos sadly as you take it off.
This is a mission that requires some degree of subtlety, and the vest, however lovely, is not such.
He nods in approval and understanding. Still looks a little sad.
You can have it back once it's done. I need you to go to the north side of the city and just wait for a moment. I will be seeing what you see, and I will let you know when you can come back. There's something strange going on there, and well, I don't think we've got the time to investigate it tonight, but I might as well get ahead. And I will fling the owl out of the window.
Chitters nibbles at you a little bit and then whoosh, takes off with the toss of your hand. Soars,
Never saw Manu again.
Soars majestically across the sky to meet his inevitable doom.
No, I'm gonna. He's just gonna hang out on a rooftop for a little bit and see if we can get a better look at these kites.
Owl?
What?
What?
Is it glow?
He does have a little bit of a glow to him, yeah.
But that could just be a white owl catching the moonlight.
That could be radioactive material.
It could be radioactive.
It's the wallaby.
It's the wallaby.
It's grown wings.
The wallaby has become a Wolpertinger.
Yeah. Alright. Any other shenanigans that need to be done, or do y'all go to sleep?
I rest.
I'm gonna be staying up a little late to see if Brinson shows up.
Okay.
I think the only thing I plan to get up to is just clean and inspect my sword again and pass out.
Okay.
Yeah, Betty's just gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
Does she notice that it's fucking Aarakocra feathers, or she does not?
No, oh, it's really soft though.
What's weird about this?
No, nothing weird.
It's just donated from Nest afterwards.
Yeah. How many different colors do you think are in there?
I don't know. You don't know to look, so.
I don't either.
I would imagine it's probably mostly white. There are definitely more like white or gray birds than there are not.
Yeah.
For sake of most Aarakocra, they usually sit in the like the brown or black range.
Yeah, Betty's a special breed.
Yeah.
In more ways than one.
Oh yeah, she was probably dropped a lot.
Well, yeah, because when your kid flies and you don't know how to handle, how to grab a hold of that,
Yeah.
kid falls down.
I just had a horrible vision of Betty like crying and flying away and not know why she was doing it. Why do you think your mom has a broom?
Yeah. It's been 19 years, but I can finally keep up.
But Saewynn, you stay up rather late waiting for your brother to show up, but unfortunately he does not.
All right.
However, when you do finally sleep, you hear that same message you once received before. You hear, do you serve one, or do you serve us all? You do end up finishing a long rest. You all wake up in your respective beds to greet a slightly overcast day.
What did Manu see?
Manu flew over the city, making sure, I'm just going to assume that Willow was good with her intentions and told him to not fly up to the like high bits of the city and just make a beeline to the sun
Yeah,
edge.
yeah.
So he is okay. He sits up on the wall between that overlooks Set Edge. Only moving whenever like a guard or anything gets close.
Mm-hmm.
He gets a couple of pebbles thrown at him when he's busy looking down.
That's so rude.
Yeah.
How dare they throw stones at my bird?
Small pebbles, not full stones, but like they like skitter them across the wall, which makes them fly off and away.
And then he makes a horrifying screech noise
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's what barn owls do.
Yeah. But for the most part, you see a quiet night of like a heavily or a densely populated city center. You do see one building that looks like it's recently recently was on fire.
Mm.
But no like activity at night. Just like that like single lazy smoking spiral going up, following the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, not enough to be like, oh, that's a blaze, but like, oh, something was recently on fire and is still
Like probably like the day before.
smoldering. Yeah.
All right, so no attacks of chitinous creatures.
Not that you see now.
No. And I feel like if there was one, then there would be lots of screaming, and
Probably.
that could be followed. And the fact that there was not lots of screaming suggests that there probably wasn't any.
Yeah. But yeah, you meet your day. What is everyone doing? The day is yours.
Cloudy with a chance of chitinous beast.
Well,
Well?
I put Manu's vest back on because I told him I would.
Okay, you tell him to come back.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't make him stand out there the whole night. I would keep him out there for up until like the moon properly rose, and then be like, okay,
Okay.
nothing's gonna happen. So
He put his little vest on. He does a little happy feet dance. And then cuddles up into a little
I'll take my
orb.
bird down to breakfast.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna make sure the Nor orb is still inert.
The Norb.
I'm gonna go back to the boat.
No, I took it. I put it in my pocket.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah.
For better or for worse.
Roll me
Because I need them all together.
rolled me a D100.
Boy.
To make sure the Norb is not.
Well, I love it being referred to as the
It is-
Norb.
The
It's a Norb.
Norb. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. It's just really funny.
Yeah.
Okay, Norb. 48.
40. Still in her.
Okay. Put him back in the pocket.
The
Yeah.
Norb.
Nor.
I'm gonna
Make sure-
start getting ads for frozen vegetables again.
Yeah, or
What?
chicken stock.
You hear as you put it away, you definitely like think you hear in the back of your head, no.
I just say
Sorry.
no, and then I put it away.
I'm sorry. What is this about Norb leading to frozen vegetables?
Okay, so when we found
Nor?
Nor, remember we all thought his name was super funny, and so we just started saying Nor. For the next 2 weeks, I kept getting ads for frozen vegetables, and I was just like, "Why am I getting ads?" And then I looked at the brand; it was Nor brand frozen vegetables, like KNOR.
That's really funny.
And
Instead
I
of
was-
GNOR.
yeah,
Funny. Funny
But
stuff.
yeah, I put Nor in the pocket, and I tell fucking Nor, Helena and Rowan to make sure he doesn't fucking do anything.
They're like, you can't stop him, but I mean,
Just tell me.
you'll be probably one to know first, so
Fair enough.
we'll try to warn you if that'd be the case.
Okay.
But he shouldn't wake up with that much power. Probably just the ability to speak a few sentences.
She drug. Put them all in her pocket.
Yeah.
Not gonna worry about it.
As you're like putting away, he's like, "Yeah, you drained him of about 100 years of energy, so
Oh, good.
blew it in an afternoon."
I mean, that's his fault.
No, it's your fault. You didn't give him his goddamn ship.
we don't have his ship.
No, you are on his ship.
That is the issue, is that we see these situations differently.
Mm-hmm.
And that is why,
The Norb is inert. We all go have breakfast.
yeah.
The lovely breakfast is had.
Assuming I meet up with the crew for breakfast and
Sure, yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah, you start out a little early to make sure to meet them. Your mom's kind of sad you don't stay for breakfast. And she's like, "Oh, I guess I can open the shop up a little early. Got a commission I need to do." But
Alright, well, I'm actually hoping to meet someone here at this tavern, so
Fucking who?
someone involved with this whole I look around the tavern. Well, someone involved with me in my side of business. I put out the feelers yesterday, and if they're interested, they'll be here.
Alright.
Oh,
But they've had plenty of time to hear that message, so if by noon no one showed up, I don't mind going and, well, investigating this whole strange chitinous incursion.
I wouldn't mind going to that one shop Saewynn mentioned before we go and actually do serious business.
To be honest, we do have an affiliation with Drakenchrome. Like,
Yeah.
as an adventuring party, we might be able to talk with the city and kind of arrange an actual job to investigate this and get paid for it.
That's not a, you know what, that's not a terrible idea.
That certainly is not a terrible idea. Just while we're on the subject, I did send Manu out last to see if I could preemptively spot anything that might help us, and turned up utterly empty. It was a silent night, as far as I could tell.
I mean, that's unfortunate for us, but honestly, probably good for everybody else.
Oh, certainly, but
Well, each night something doesn't happen, it means we're one night closer to something actually happening. So, it would have been unfortunate if we missed it last night while we were still in.
Or, I mean, no, I'm not gonna.
They seem to appear out of nowhere. Ideally, we want to be around for it to happen.
Yeah.
well,
Which is
Mr.
why
Mr.
I think
Bureaucrat.
after we arrange, hopefully, an official job on this matter. If not, then I'm still curious. And this is Saewynn City, so we may as well help out a bit. I recommend that starting tonight onwards, we stay in the lovely Hansy Dryad up north.
Oh yeah, sounds like a terrific place to sleep.
I mean, is that name implying that all dryads are handsy? Because I mean, not all of them are, but or is it just implying that the owner has met a handsy dryad?
I think it's a name for a tavern, and it means nothing.
Pick up. Well, Mr. Bureaucrat, how would you imagine getting them to agree to sponsor our little investigation? Seeing as only one of us has ties to this place, and one of us is, I won't say disliked, but not overly loved.
Well, I'll say that we did come into port flying all Drakenchrome colors. And we do have an official registrar for our ship claiming that we're the owners and members of Starlight's Call. So hopefully that association is enough to at least get a discussion moving forward.
Hopefully, the
We
fact that
also-
I've been in the city for 24 hours and haven't caused trouble will help our case.
We also have the reputation with the hunting guild.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah, we did bring in 2 fuck off wyverns.
And we
3
do have
wyverns,
badges.
and we also brought in a young black dragon way back when.
We do have a bit of a reputation with the Wyvern's Call. Ideally, I'd like to get something done about this whole nonsense, and I'd point to the floor. Because I don't think this will be suitable for any nighttime excursion.
Oh, but yeah, for you specifically, we might be able to. I was gonna say for like elves in general, I don't know if that's something we can handle. That's gonna be like a whole societal
But the
thing.
elves in general, I don't think they should bend their rules at all. But I mean, if I'm going to help, I need as many advantages as I can get. So
We can ask how that works if we do actually partake a job for the city itself. Surely there are exceptions. I mean, they did mention whenever we docked that there were several, well, maybe not several, but a couple elves that apparently work for the city. I'm sure they have special arrangements.
probably.
At the government buildings or whatever.
Yeah. So, like I said, if possible, I'd like to hang around until noon before moving forward. Not to say you guys have to hang with me if you have any shopping to do or anything, but
Not
I
in
mean,
no
also a
rush.
good. I mean, you don't know anybody who works for the city, do you, or the guard?
probably wouldn't be the god. It'll probably be like an actual like bureaucrat somewhere. In
I
the
mean,
city.
just somebody that we can start the conversation with.
trying to think if I would know.
Speak into your microphone.
Would I know any of those characters that I sent to you?
You wouldn't know anybody that was like in actual government. Like you'd know people that like, you know, guards and things like that of that nature, but that's not really what you're looking for.
Yeah.
That could point you in towards the right direction, but an actual like aristocrat or like a guild hall leader.
I mean, even if your mom knows somebody, she does commissions for jewelry. I imagine that she's got some high-profile clients.
I think we have a better shot
Do you not think that would
in
be
the Monster
strange?
Hunter Guild.
I agree. I think if there's a first stop, it's probably that, because I don't think that Saewynn's mom is a very good in. Hey, remember that ring I made for you? Here's my daughter and her adventuring party. That's not really a natural progression of that relationship, I don't think.
I feel like that probably happens more than you think it does.
But yeah, as you all are sitting there at the table, a courier comes in with a small envelope and sort of beelines it towards Hessel.
Speak of the devil.
I was given a description, Hessel.
That would be me.
Like a cheetah beast folk man with a big bright smile. He hands over a small envelope to you. Already been paid for. But you have a wonderful day.
The service.
Jogs out and immediately takes off in a horrifyingly quick sprint.
Fuck are you contacting?
Let's find out. I open the letter.
That makes Betty even more concerned that he just has contacted so many people he doesn't know.
You get you get a letter that says certain people are on high alert at the moment. If you would like a deal, or if you'd like a meeting, please come to where my mic is in my way. Please move. There we go. Please come to Fireball after sunset.
Fireball. Fireball. That ring any bells, Saewynn?
Would that ring a bell?
Let's see. Roll just an intelligence check.
Okay.
Run through your
Also, is there any hidden thieves can't message in this?
17. Okay. Yes, actually. Along the borders, you sort of have to like piece it together, but there's little small little like scratches that look like someone like pressed a nail into the edge of paper. It says, come alone, use the back entrance.
Alright. And Saewynn got a 17.
Saewynn, you do know the Fireball. It's a higher end. To call it a nightclub would be a disservice to nightclubs.
It's a strip club.
Yeah, the strip club would be. It's a gentleman's club that's like wizard magic themed. But it's actually like high end, so it's not like super gaudy and gross. And does employ actual magic. So instead of disappearing rabbits and things, it's disappearing clothes and reappearing women and stuff like that.
Oh God.
So yeah.
I've heard of it. Where is it?
Could you point it out on the map? Yeah.
Fireball.
Probably gonna be.
The higher up it is, the crazier this organization is.
I think it's in the same district that we're in. It looks to be right here.
No, that was not my mark.
No. Okay, what the fuck is this?
I don't know.
Brandon's just marking places without
Boop.
necessarily telling us where they are, what they are.
There we go.
I think that.
Oh damn!
Up on the. What's the third one? Justice.
Yeah.
Oof.
Up on the justice ring. If you can figure out how to. I don't.
Well, apparently I'm supposed to meet them alone, so
There's another card in the envelope that says invitation to the fireball.
okay. So it looks like I will not be taking part in the stakeout tonight.
Alright.
It
But
just
we have
says,
plenty of time until then.
it just says after sunset, so
And the creatures attack at like dawn or dusk usually. So we could start the
that's true.
stakeout. Start the stakeout. If nothing happens at dusk, you leave, and then if something happens at dawn, you'll be back by then, unless you're
Okay.
dead.
True, it could be a trap. I might get like one shot in the back, and
And,
you know, I'll play my next wizard.
And you know what would be very funny is you don't have your head your
I know.
earpin.
I know.
Can you
give him one.
imagine a wizard in another wizard in this party?
oh boy.
I would be a
Yeah.
very different kind.
I know you would be a very different kind. It would be very funny too, because your wizard would very likely be much younger than Willow, pretty much out of necessity.
All right. Well, this note actually came at rather fortunate timing. We don't have to wait anymore. So, wanna jump right into that bureaucracy?
Sure.
Well, it might not even be that. There might be an actual bounty officially put out at the what's it called? Wyvern's Call?
Yeah, what happened? Oh.
In this
Yeah,
town,
let's just go
it
look.
is called something different. They are the same sort of thing, but
Headhunters
it
Theater.
is Headhunters Theater.
Okay.
Yeah.
If there's an official bounty put out at the Headhunters Theater, then we'll be able to just pick it up through there. The only reason I was talking about the town directly is because I was assuming there might not be a job, but if there is, that solves that problem.
Yeah, you can certainly go look there.
I rolled my portents and I got 15 and a 17.
Nice.
All right.
I'm writing Crest there, so I know where he is.
All right. Yay, she's learning.
I will make a quick detour to the ship to
Okay.
fetch my bird from the crew because I don't trust them.
Okay.
Do you not trust them, or do you not trust the bird?
Same thing.
So we've just got the whole crew and all the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minus one
Kadachi.
small Toby.
small what?
One small Toby.
Toby Kadachi.
Besides, we're going to like the Hunters Guild. Like this has got to be some street cred. Like all these animals.
You're not goddamn wrong.
Is Kadachi
All
back in the
these
ship?
fucking wild-looking
Well,
animals
is
too.
Kadachi
It's
in the
like,
ship, or did you take Kadachi with you?
I brought Kadachi to.
Oh, did you? I didn't remember.
Well, then
Yeah, that-
Kadachi's with us. We
Okay,
got all,
well
we
then,
got
yeah,
everything.
we got all the animals.
Ivar
God damn it.
Ivar doesn't have a pet
Yeah, I was gonna say
because
fucking
Safer
Ivar
has one in real
doesn't
life.
need a pet.
I don't care if you don't need one, you get one.
But no. I'll kill it.
Safer has a pet
I'll
in real
eat
life.
it, no.
Ivar's pet is all the cockroaches.
Ivar's gonna get a pet hunks of wasp. Boy.
And I will eat it. I'll let you know what it tastes like.
Oh god.
This
It's
is
the
your warning
island of
against that.
cats all over again, guys.
Yeah. You bring a goddamn cat. I'm gonna use catapult on it.
Right. And
If any cats end up on this boat, they're gonna be dead. Verbatim what Ethel said.
I
And then
know.
we started talking about fucking cat juice boxes.
Oh, it's gerbil juice boxes.
Terrible. Alright. Yeah. You make your way to the Headhunters Theater, which I believe I wrote a description for somewhere.
Oh, I have the power to move the diamond.
Yeah, all you'll do.
We all do.
The
Fun fact: if you want to put the diamond not into the center of a square, you hold Alt.
yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. That's how you do it with any token.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm learning things.
Alright. But
oh, yes, I did
level
make a
up.
scratch tracker.
yeah. Goofy. Alright. Yes, what you come to is in the center of or at the end of a like a sort of a square of buildings. You see a ominous yet regal standing elven theater.
Like amphitheater.
Like not an amphitheater, like a what would be like a Carnegie Hall ass looking building.
Oh yeah. Theater hall, got it.
Theater hall.
Why would they
Wait.
use this style of architecture?
But yeah.
Some history here.
Yeah. Beautiful, unkempt, wild patinaed, elven wood and copper that has turned that beautiful, blue-green, sits in front of you. With
Well, that explains why it's called the theater.
the large, sigil of a of like a it looks like an empty plaque with like 3 claw marks down it. This giant like 8 foot by 8 foot circle. It just looks like a headhunter's plaque with these 3 red lines across it.
I feel like we're probably in the right.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, onward. And I'll start walking in.
Okay.
Yep. Where's the front desk?
The large double doors. There, you open the doors to a raucous morning of hunters getting ready for their day. As you open the door, a group passes you. with one of them has like a broken down ballista on his back, like in a pack. Another one walks out with a huge like two-handed cleaver, followed by an oni with a large bow on its back, and a sort of like sidle past you, looking down at you.
Well, yeah, it's an oni. It's like 7 or 8 feet tall.
Yeah. And what you enter is this massive theater hall with the stage still sits at the end. A number of the seats have been like taken off and turned and then a table's been put in between them. The balconies still sit like full of people. You can see people chatting up there. And you can see just hundreds upon hundreds in this huge theater hall. Taxidermized heads across both walls. And hanging directly down from the theater with a light coming out of its mouth is an ancient dragon skull.
Huh.
Well,
Things we don't tell other people.
Well, that's a relic of what used to be normal.
relic of a bygone era.
Oh no, they seem pretty fucking proud of it.
Well, he probably deserved it at the time.
You hear a large thud in front of you. What are you gawping at?
And who has caused this thud?
You see even for a dwarf, a shorter man, probably just cresting 4 feet, but like wider than he is tall. The big ol' like two-headed battle axe on his back. You're just gonna stand in the doorway, or do you have business here?
Well, man, we do have business. We're just more admiring that giant fuck-off skull up there.
Right? That's from, well, part of the founding of this place. But if you're gonna get in here, go to the boards or go up there and get out of the fucking doorway.
Well, I'll tell you what, maybe you can expedite this process, since you might save us time from walking to the board at all.
Oh?
Do you know if there's a job out on these chitinous excursions going on in the city?
There's about 5 jobs out on it. All the upstart rambunctious kids want a part of it, so there's probably 15 other copies on the board over there.
Much appreciated.
And shuffles away. You can hear the clack of a like a peg leg against the like hard cobbles that make up some of this room. Like what? It's odd because like most of this building is like wood, but there's just patches where the floor has fallen out and they've been filled with cobblestone.
Alright, the listing might actually have more information than Saewyn's father was able to provide, so let's take a look.
Let's walk in with our zoo.
Yes, and no one bats an eye when the giant doors allow for larger creatures to come in here. However, when the giant velociraptor blocks a path, people are not afraid to just climb over him.
That's fine.
It seems to make him uneasy as people are like climbing over his tail, or like his tail stepped on a couple times and he tucks it in under him.
I'll pet him and let him know it's okay.
Yeah.
So, let's see which of these jobs has the most information on it that might give us a head start.
they're pretty much all the same. No one knows what these creatures are. There are 2 for identifying and finding a pattern for these creatures, and the other 3 are for their heads.
Right.
The information, the pallid chitinous creatures appearing in Soot Edge, standing somewhere between 10 and 12 feet tall, fully upright, but they lean forward and like sort of crawl on hand and foot, like leaned over, gorilla style. Oh.
And nobody in this fucking giant cathedral theater of a whatever place has any information on what these could possibly be.
All the information is just...
Are like all like the listings from like different sources?
One of the information gathering ones is from the constable's office. And then looks like the 3 for killing are from like what looks like they all start with Lord or Lady, so it looks like people that probably own lots of things and don't want the upset.
I turn to the others. You know what this means?
What does this mean?
We solve one problem, we get 5 different paychecks.
Sounds like a good idea.
The 3 that want their heads would like the heads of the creatures, so you can choose one. Yeah.
All right.
Now, if
you're really trying to game the system.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, they're all like, you can see the numbers have all been crossed out, and the highest it's now been brought to is 1,650 gold per head.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So, but they like it's gone up. It started at 500 per head.
Is there a fucking like information section in this place like there was in the other place?
No. This place is much more either you know the creature or you know how to find information on the creature.
There's no helpful tutorial area.
There's no helpful books or tutorials or study guides.
No library in the city.
There's just a section where there are no heads, where there's about 5,000 different like quests, and some of them look older than like Betty.
Ooh.
We did know the location of one of the stores, right? Didn't we get that from Saewynn's dad?
The one of the places that got hit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause I'll like lower my voice, so I'm just talking to like this in this very loud building.
Yeah.
I'd really like to see if maybe this building may have been marked for, I don't know, attack or break in terms of contract or something.
That's what I was thinking too.
So do you want to make the trip over?
Yeah, why not?
We're quite close, so things will get, apparently, we're gonna enter the rough area pretty quick.
Yeah.
I mean, we got, if you point to every single animal in the party, back up.
That's true. If nothing else, that should ward some people off.
You do see a couple of people eyeing your bird hustles on your shoulders.
Yeah. Alright then. I don't know that we'll get anything else from this building besides these listings, so is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take a copy of each of the listings for bookkeeping purposes.
Sure. Yeah, the ones for information, if you know their source or their origin or what these creatures are, there's payouts for each of these bits of information, or if you know all three, 700 gold. If you and then each of the heads is 1,650 gold pieces apiece. If you can manage, and they want the head, because people have managed to injure them and they've escaped, so it's gone up.
Can I ask Mick? Mick, I'm upset with everybody and everything. Dwarf man.
He's already left.
That's unfortunate. Can I ask somebody else a question?
Sure. There's like 80 people in here.
I'm just gonna pick one.
Sure.
All right, how many people are going after these? What's give me a number.
You ask a man dressed in like ranger's garb, a hair beast folk man, with his ears standing tall, sort of chiseled features, and he goes, he kind of looks like pretty much every dumb wood or iron that wants to get their hands on a lot of money, or there's a couple of golds out there. I don't know, probably
so, competition.
Probably 20, 30 people.
And do you think it's likely we'll probably run into these people? I imagine if we're doing this.
You might. They're all throughout the city looking. So, but whoever gets the kill gets the reward. That's how our. I don't know. I don't need to explain my rules to us. You're part of us. But you're part of us, right?
She'd show her badge.
Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, silver. Oh, damn. Okay. You see his little copper badge like flash underneath his low-cut V-neck shirt.
I'm like, yeah, we're definitely gonna be running into people.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. But good luck out there.
Thank you. Yeah, that was it.
All right.
All right.
One other thing that I think we should take a look at is the pattern of destruction. See if there's anything there.
I mean, certainly a house caught on fire, but...
I was gonna say, I can give you some X's.
Hey, that would be good. I'm stuck in the... Oh, there we go.
I'm stuck on Bandit Burn.
Does Band-Aid even use that anymore?
No, absolutely not.
Yes. I think they do.
Oh, do they?
I think so, yeah.
I feel like that's a defunct, campaign. I don't know enough about Band-Aids. As a company.
Those are the 4 attacks that had happened. Of heart attacks that have happened in the past. It's just a recent thing. So yeah, you can easily gather that information.
Well, we got 4 buildings to check.
All right. I'll say probably a good stopping point. Because if we get involved with this is a whole other thing. I can continue, but it is almost 1.
It is, it's 2 a.m. for me.
I think it is a good stopping point.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Agreed.
Alright. I'm gonna do real fast. Find somebody just to raid if there's anyone available, and if not,
Do it.
Let's find out. Hiya. Nobody I follow is online.
No.
That's fine. I'm a tired boy.
Huh? you head
I
to
do not
bed.
control this server.
I'm going to. Sure, let's raid Insomnia Night. They're
Oh,
up
wait.
there on
I like to scream.
find. In boom. There we go. But yeah, thank you all for joining. We'll be continuing this next Saturday. Same time, 8 p.m. Central, 9 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Mountain Time.
Yep.
But yeah.
Sorry, I just
6 Pacific.
same
Pacific.
dungeon time, same dragon place.
Yep.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you stuck around, thank you so much. If not, well, I hope you had fun while you were here. But I'm gonna send us over now to Insomnia Night. I hope you have a good night, and if it's not nighttime where you are, have a happy time zone. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Let's start this raid. Raiding in 7 seconds. Gonna go over there in just a minute. Alright. Y'all ready?
Mhm.
Goodbye! Goodbye, goodbye. Hooray!